So this is the new normal. At least it is in Okinawa right now. Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome to the channel. Today, I'm just gonna give you an update on what's going on in Okinawa. I do have to run a couple of errands today to get my road tax stickers. I'm gonna try to get to a grocery store today, and I'm gonna try to put some fuel in the van. Today's gonna be a normal day here for me in Okinawa. Just giving you some numbers. About 2 weeks ago, we had maybe 6 cases, and now we're up to, I believe, 40. So Japan in general, I think Tokyo and stuff, is starting to blow up a little bit. Not sure what's going on, but we've been given directives wherever we go to wear masks and stuff like that, just as you have in the States. So I think what's going to happen to us is what's going on in the States now. It's probably going to ramp up. I hope we're able to flatten it, but I'm not sure how successful we're going to be, or, you know, obviously it's just starting here. So I've seen everything going on in the States, and man, it's terrible, but you know, at least we're flattening the curve somewhat, and everyone is practicing social distancing. So today I'm going to go and just show you what things are like here in Okinawa as cases start to ramp up. Gotta love these roads. They look like alleyways. All right, first stop, Payless Automotive. Got to get our road tax sticker. Every year you have to pay a road tax for Okinawa and Japan in general, so today my stickers are ready. I've already paid for the tax, and we're going to see if the stickers are here. I just got to find a place to park. All right.
Hey, YouTuber. Come on, man.
Ah, camera. I got the camera.
Are you doing that now?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, all right.
Are you still open?
Yeah, we're still open. But just be avoiding me because I'm the only one without a mask.
Yeah.
So, yes, we still are open.
Good.
I didn't even know that you had that on.
Business as usual at Payless.
As usual.
Everybody's working. And Don and I are 6 feet apart.
We are, I'd say, about 9 feet.
9 feet apart.
Take that extra precaution.
But generally we're 9 feet apart anyway. Okay, so I got the road tax paid for. Now I gotta get my sticker. I can't film that because that's actually on base. So we're gonna go and do some other stuff today. Hopefully go to the grocery store and pick up some food as well. For now, let's move on. So I just finished grocery shopping, and it wasn't that bad. It was like 20 minutes to get in. Everybody was practicing social distancing. And then I got some diesel for the van, and now I'm headed home. So successful trip. I got a little, some extra stuff that I needed for the house, so that, you know, we live far away from base, so I don't really want to have to come back here in 2 or 3 weeks. So, and as I said, things here are actually kind of ramping up. As I said earlier, we had 7 cases, and now we're up to 40. The government of Japan, I believe, has imposed some sort of lockdown measures. I think they're all voluntary for the most part, but there are 6 prefectures that, like Osaka and Tokyo, that they're encouraging people to stay home, and they're telling people not to, you know, to try to work from home and not to take public transportation, which I don't know how that's going to work out because everybody takes the trains. Here in Okinawa, the governor has actually told people, please don't come to Okinawa. You know, we're dealing with our own mini crisis here, and we are getting bigger numbers every day. But for the most part, restaurants are open, bars are open, but that said, on the flip side of that coin is some of my favorite places have decided to voluntarily close so that they don't help the spread of you know, what we're talking about. So my pancake house, Jacopo's, has closed temporarily for a little bit. Another mom and pop place that we frequent has closed as well. They were all offering takeout, but I guess it didn't work out, which sucks. But you know, for the most part, you can see, like, there's traffic on the roads, and there's a lot of people are out and about. The locals, you know, hanging out, and some are practicing, some aren't practicing. But most people, like when they're sick here, wear masks anyway. So I am seeing a higher volume of people wearing masks than usual. That's a good sign. Hopefully we can flatten the curve here. But all in all, on the basis they're taking, they're doing temperature checks and they're asking you questions of, if you had a fever, stuff like that. As you can see, like most businesses are open here. You can see like the gas stations, Family Mart's open, kids are riding their bikes. So I don't think the full effect of this has actually hit Okinawa yet, but the cases have doubled in the last week. So hopefully people start practicing, a little bit of isolation and staying home and going out for only essentials. And as I said, I don't want to be a hypocrite. I had to go out and get groceries because we live far from base, and there's some things that we needed to get that are only available on base. So I got all that stuff, and then I had to get diesel and get my road tax sticker and everything. So that required me to go on base. So I figured, why not go to the commissary as well? A lot of businesses are still open, but who knows how long that'll last. And I think we're probably seeing the tip of the iceberg here in Okinawa. But hopefully, like I said, I'm positive, so I'm hoping that nothing terrible or too terrible happens here. Where I live, it's not as busy as what you see here. Like this is near like American Village and stuff. So you see a lot of cars on the road, a lot of people, at the restaurants and stuff. But I live out in the boonies. So I live out in the boonies by Yumi town, which is like farmland and stuff. So, social distancing is a little easier for me probably than people down here. So I guess if, I go to the parks and I ride bikes with my son in like farmland, which is there's not even cows around, which is weird, but that's what I do. So things are pretty good here in Okinawa for now. And I'll keep you guys updated. I know I've gotten a lot of emails and people asking me what's going on in Japan, and I can't tell you what's going on in mainland because, like I said, we're about a 3-hour flight south. So what I can tell you is that here in Okinawa, everything is good so far. This island has a lot of elderly, and in fact, Okinawans live, I believe they have the most centurions on the face of the earth. I think they live the longest. So there's a real push here to make sure that we don't lose those treasured elderly people that live on islands. So I think we're going to be okay. I wanted to see if I could grab some takeout. There's a good Mexican restaurant right there. Obligado. I don't know how you say that. I'm trying to see if I can get into my soba place here. The parking is always super tight. And it looks like it's going to continue to be that way. Let me just see if I can pull in here. And I probably will not be able to, but I might just park here. This is my favorite place on island for soba, and they offer takeout, so I'm gonna try and see if I can get some for the fam. All right, so now we're headed home. Almost there. And I've got my Okinawa soba. I'm gonna have to do a restaurant review on that place for takeout, since we can't go in and sit down and eat anymore, but it is one of the best places to get soba out here heading towards Yomitan. So I'll definitely do a video on that coming up soon, because Okinawa soba is really, really tied to the culture here in Okinawa, and I will do a complete video on that very, very soon, now that I have time to research it and put it up for you guys. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave me a comment or a question below the video description. I myself have been doing my part staying home. This was the first time I've been out in a little bit. In quite a little bit, actually. So my son and I are just, doing our schoolwork, his schoolwork rather, and also having fun with, watching movies, educational stuff, and doing puzzles, little things like that. And I do cherish the time with him, and it's, even though I have him most days, it's just, it's fun to spend the day with him and see how he learns. So to me, that's pretty cool. I hope you guys are all healthy and staying safe in the States or wherever you're watching this video from. Again, if you have questions, leave me a comment. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. I'm sure I missed something that I was supposed to talk about, so I apologize, but this is it. I would say, if you know anybody active duty or spouse, give them a hug or a handshake, but don't do that, because we're not supposed to do that anymore. I have a lot of faith in humanity, but I never would have thought that it would be going this smoothly as far as people staying home and following the government guidelines. So keep up the good work, everybody in the United States. We're going to flatten, we're going to kill this thing, we're going to kick its ass. We're going to come back bigger and stronger than ever. So take care, everybody. Thoughts and prayers to all your families. And God bless America. I'll see you guys soon.